All right, we're live.
Yes, and I'm still getting used to the buttons. It's not, you can't just click on it and it brings you up. You gotta like push the little arrow thing and then you're like,
Yeah,
hey, I don't know. Maybe there's a better way to do it, but that's how I do it for now.
there we go. As you can see, I'm 3D printing.
I was half awake earlier. I'm half awake again.
She's
I'm
she's
more
half
awake now.
she's half asleep.
I was half asleep earlier. Now I'm half awake.
Oh, okay. Half asleep, half awake. Here we are. It's Saturday night.
I'm having a little bit of yogurt for dessert.
And I guess all the clocks have to go forward this at midnight tonight.
Which means I get more sleep. No, I get less sleep.
So we lose an hour of sleep. No, okay.
You doesn't affect because you don't even
Can
work.
we stop changing the frickin' clocks, please?
You don't even work tomorrow, do you?
No, but I'm getting tired of changing the clocks. So I got to put it ahead, put it backwards, put it ahead, put it backwards. Please.
I just fixed mine, so I'm good.
Well, the sun doesn't change its time zone. It's been coming up for the same time and setting at the same time for millions and millions of years before the clock got invented.
Well, man has to complicate things, you know.
It's all psychological. You think, oh yeah, we got an extra hour of daylight. No, you don't. You may think you do because your clock says you do.
Well, Sparky here makes me think. Hi, Sparky, by the way. I know I said hi in the chat, but
Yeah, I know. I said hi to Sparky too.
Sparky, guess what? We already have people wanting their sticker orders, so
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll work out tonight, being I get an hour less of sleep now tonight. But if we don't talk tonight, we'll have to talk tomorrow for sure. Because I already got some what do you call it? My words might be fumbled because I've been up since 4:30 this morning, so I'm like a little bit fried. I was in the kitchen all day, which I enjoyed. It went really fast. But anyway, this person, unless he's in the chat and wants me to say it's him, I'm just gonna keep this person anonymous. But this person sent me a logo that he wants done for a sticker. I did tell this person that he could send it and I could look at it, but then I needed to talk to Sparky to finalize the pricing, and then obviously we'll go from there. So it's exciting. I do believe that once we officially launch this, it's going to do very, very well. And thank you ahead of time to everyone for that, because as most of you probably already know, I enjoy designing. If there's a part of that, or if you have your own logo, that's fine. Or if you want me to tweak it a little bit, I can do that. And then it helps me out because I'm starting a new life, and any of this is helpful. And still, a huge thanks still goes out to Sparky because he is helping me get started on this online business. He is a part of, what do you call that? A business partner. We're business partners, I think is what it would be called. So thank you for that, Sparky.
And I see Raven the Blackbird just joined us. How you doing, Raven? Good to see you. And what am I printing? I am printing off a Star Wars TIE Fighter Interceptor.
I thought you were gonna have people guess. What happened to that?
I changed my mind.
That is one problem with Toyman. He changes his mind. He'll be like, I'm gonna do this. Never mind.
Yeah.
In this case, not that big of a deal. In other cases, it is a big deal. So yeah.
And it's 55.
I'm gonna pay for it. They're gonna pay for it. I don't know.
It's 55% done. We have 2 hours and 21 minutes left to print on it. So, and we won't be going live for 2 hours and 21 minutes.
What? No.
So that's what I'm printing. I tried printing off a regular, ordinary TIE Fighter, but it failed.
Well, how much more time is on it, did you say?
So here's a failed print.
Hey, how long does this print take?
In total, it's a 6-hour print.
Yeah, but how much is left? 2 hours or something? You said.
Now it's an hour and 59 minutes left.
Oh, unless it readjusts.
Yeah. So you can see where it's failed and everything just kind of just went awry, and it's just like,
Sparky
because
was up at 6 this morning. I have
we
you.
tried changing the color, and then we ended up with with some type of weird blob here. And it's just like, I'm not
You have
sure.
a weird blob.
Yeah, it just started going weird on me. So that's a failed print right there. So
Well, even with the time difference, I got up earlier than Sparky. Because if I'm thinking correctly, 4:30 my time would be 5:30 for you all over there. So, right? So I was up only by half an hour sooner than Sparky then. So he still got pretty early.
oh, there we go.
So he says tomorrow we'll do a video call. And then Sparky, it's up to you to where we do that. I know that I won't be able to do a video call on my phone. You won't hear me worth anything. Plus, I don't think I can even do a video call on my phone. So, and maybe you're just thinking like StreamYards or something. We could do StreamYards or restream on my end, or we could open up something on your end. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, I just need to some help to fine tune the sticker prices so that, so we can get this ball rolling. It's too many delays. It's time to get this started. Spring is almost here.
There you go.
And I'm working on getting some other things put together for both Sparky and you, Ron. And then I'll send it to you. Speaking of which, you still didn't send me an address. I still don't know where you live.
Oh.
I don't even know where my supposed boyfriend lives in Canada. So if something happened, I wouldn't have any clue where he is. That's
No,
hiding from me. Are you hiding from me?
No, I'm right here.
No, I meant because you didn't give me your address.
No, I'm not hiding from you.
You know I'm teasing when I say that.
I know.
We have 9 people in the house. I hope you all gave this stream a nice thumbs up. And please at least say hello. If you're busy and you're going to have to swim away soon, just say hi so we know who's all in here. If you're able to. And if you don't want to, that's fine. Oh, Sparky doesn't know where you live either. Yeah, see, I told you. He's just this guy that wants to hide now. The only people that know where you live are, well, let's not mention, but it's kind of interesting. Hi. You know what I'm talking.
You want to see the other failed print that I did?
He just moves on. Yeah.
When I was trying to change colors because I was running out of one color, so I thought I'd change it. Right, the cat. So when I took it off the bill plate and started taking the supports out, it came apart. So that was supposed to look like a cat. All right, but it failed, so it came apart because the 2 different types of PLA didn't like each other. So apparently. Now the other failed print is I'm going to get a lot of hate mail from all the Star Wars fans for printing it out in this color. But hey, I had to I resized it, and some of the guns broke off. It didn't print one of the landing gears right. So this is what I get for trying to resize a model to make it look bigger, because this is the original that I printed off first. It turned out perfect. So I thought, well, why not make this a little bit bigger? So I did make it bigger, and I did print it in a 3 different color PLA. There we go. There we
Oh, that's pretty interesting. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, I didn't mean to ignore you. I got a message here, Joshua. It's always good to see you here, Joshua.
Joshua, good to see you, buddy. So here we go.
Ron,
Here's
Ron.
the Millennium Falcon going to the Pride Parade.
He just talks over me. Ron, say it. Yeah, Josh loves us and loves our channel. So let's say I love you to Joshua. I love you, Joshua.
All right, Joshua, we love you, brother.
There you go. And then we have Dave and Wolfie.
Yeah.
Cat abuse, though.
But you can see where it failed here. You can see it in
Uh-oh.
the cat area.
The cat chewed on it.
Yeah, it failed right there. So, oh well, this is what I get to try and print a funky-looking Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. I'm gonna get a lot of hate mail now from all the Star Wars fans. Why did you print it like that for? Because I can. It's my printer, and I'll print whatever color I want. There we go. Dave and Wolfie, what's going on? Good to see you. I gotta go check my casserole. I'll be right back.
Oh, he ran away. How are you doing, Dave and Wolfie? What's Wolfie doing tonight there, Dave? Is he having pizza?
Well, the casserole's looking good. Just had to turn it around.
You said something about turning around? Okay.
I had to turn my casserole around, take it out and spin it.
You said I gotta turn around. Just kidding.
All right. All right, turn around again.
Why?
So we can see your butt.
Oh. Fern, just Fern with autism. Good to see you.
Just Vern, how's it going? Good to see you.
All right, hold on 1 second, then I will.
All right.
Just letting you know something quick.
That's good.
I'll just give you a tidbit of something to know. Not anything to say about, but just something to know.
Mm-hmm.
Hangouts for you. And there you go. See, I'm standing up. Can't even see it because I have my sweater on.
Oh, yeah, okay. Mm.
Gee, I should not have spun around. Now I'm dizzy. Oh, it's past. I don't know if that clock. I think that clock would only go off AM or PM, whenever I set it.
Yeah.
Right? So, when it's past the morning, it would be fine to put back on.
Oh, look. We have.
What I messaged you, I'm sure of, just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay, because you said not sure. I'm just saying I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
100%.
We have Vanessa Kitty is in the house. How you doing, Vanessa Kitty? Great to see you. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you can understand.
Yeah.
I know you've had some giggle juice or whatever, but I just want to make sure you know.
Yeah, that's why I said not sure.
Why'd you say not sure? That doesn't make sense. I know sure. I'm sure. I'm 100% sure.
Okay. Well, if you're on
I wasn't asking a question. I was just letting you know about it.
Yeah.
Vanessa! I know this. Vanessa is amazing. She's always so nice.
Mm. Yeah, she is.
Huh?
I said, yeah, she is. She's got a great channel.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go put my alarm on just in case. Okay. Yeah, didn't wake me up today.
So Friday was an eventful day. Actually, Friday work was real good right up until I had to pick up a load of bricks.
Dave's wondering what kind of casserole.
So delivered my drywall Friday. I was in Mississauga. Delivered that.
I don't think he can hear us right now. Can you hear me? No?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I was relaying the message that Dave's wondering what kind of casserole you made, and you just kept talking about something else. So I thought, well, maybe you can't hear.
Oh, what kind of casserole did I make? Well, it's just basically hamburger, sausage, mushrooms, onions, and tomato, diced up garlic, and some macaroni noodles, not Kraft Dinner type noodles, but these are just long, yay long noodles. Cooked all that up and put it all in a casserole dish. Grated up 3 different types of cheeses: Parmesan cheese, habanero cheese, and jalapeno Monterey Jack cheese, and melting it all in the oven. It's like a cheap man. It's like a cheap man's lasagna almost, and diced up some 2 ramen tomatoes.
Were you gonna call them Roman?
Roman tomatoes. Oh yeah, from Rome. Oh yeah.
Wow,
Hail Caesar.
Romans. Didn't they wear red outfits? Or not?
The Romans?
Or am I thinking of something else?
I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't alive back then when the Romans were roaming around the earth, destroying everything.
The Romans are coming. No. The Romans are coming.
No, it's the redcoats that are coming. The British.
The British. That's us. The British are coming.
The redcoats.
Never mind. Vanessa says she's been really sick the last month. Dang cold, does not want to leave. Yeah, I know some people here locally that they get sick and then they get re-sick, and it's no good. Well, I got my heater on, but no, I don't know. I should just spun. Now I feel a little dizzy. So maybe I should turn that off.
I'm gonna go check my casserole. I'll take a picture, and then you can throw it up.
Why does it say you're typing and you're not even there?
Almost ready. Got a few more minutes to go on it. It's almost ready.
I see. Whew.
Yeah, so the sausage that I use is spicy Italian sausage. Of course, I threw in some Cajun spice. I threw in some Italian spice. So should taste fantastic. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I picked up a load of bricks. Yeah. I didn't realize how heavy it was. Look at the guy. He said, "Okay, we're ready to load you." That's all right. I said, "How many bricks are you putting on?" He says, "Well, what size is your trailer?" He says, "A 48 footer." things going on. So it's a drywall trailer, but it's 48 foot. He says, "Oh, I have to readjust everything and figure things out." He says, "Well, I said it's a 5-axle, so I got 2 lift axles." He says, "Well, that's good because that's going to take the weight." I looked at him. I said, "What do you mean it's going to take the weight?" He says, "By the time we're done weighing, putting everything on, you're going to be about 105,000 pounds worth of weight.
Uh-huh.
That includes the truck, by the way." So, great. He says, "Yeah, we're putting 90,000 pounds of bricks on your trailer." Oh. The fun part was strapping it all down.
Well, the title, if you can hear me, the title of this stream is What's New, right? What is new? And so for people that don't know, I have a second job now, plus working on a third one, you could say, because I'm doing the online stickers and more business also. So if I look like I'm tired, it's because I had to get up at 5:30 this morning so that I could leave like about 5:30, 5:40 to get to work. And then I was there for 8 hours, and now I'm just tired.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah, it's a good job. It's a lot. It's physically demanding, and I'm learning a lot of things, but it's something, at least for now. It's a good job. It's just, we'll see if I can keep up with the pace for very long. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Hopefully, in the meantime, either way, no, that in saying that, maybe down the road it could just be less time there. I don't think I would want to quit there. That's a very nice place to be working. And nothing wrong with anybody there. They've all been really, really nice. Super nice.
Yeah, good atmosphere, positive atmosphere. Everybody helps everybody.
Yeah, I'm sure you're probably going to come across something at some point. It's almost always somewhere or everywhere to some degree. But I think it's going to be lesser at this place just because the company itself has a lot of things in place to try to avoid that kind of stuff.
Right. They have a lot of incentives.
Well, that, but they also have discipline.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If somebody did something to somebody of all sorts of different reasons of things. I mean, I learned all that in my CBTs I did for that week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they cover pretty much anything from A to Z. And I mean, depending on the severity, you can lose your job over it. They want to have good people there.
Yeah.
Not that other companies don't, but they actually have somewhat severe structure, which you need if you want a better atmosphere for the customers coming in or the people that work there.
Yes.
Yeah. And then he runs away. And I'm gonna yawn. But yeah, if I'm gonna lose an hour of sleep tonight, that means I need to go to bed in like half an hour. And yeah, I could probably just change that clock too, actually. Or I'm gonna look at that clock and think I'm early and then I'm late. Yeah, not bad. Probably should.
I just sent you a picture of the casserole. It's all done.
Oh, I saw you type a 0. Why'd you put a 0 at the top?
I don't know why the typo. Don't worry about it.
Oh, looks good.
Yeah, but you show everybody this casserole. Here we go. And then when I dish it out, I'll take another picture.
Okay.
That's got the 3 different cheeses in it. So now I'm just going to let it sit, let it rest for a little bit. Then I'll serve it all up. Smells good though. Smells very good.
Well, there you go. See it?
There we go. Look at that. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay. That disappeared apparently. Oh, I see. Oops, not that. Yeah, it must be because you're sharing that, so it's like we can't share both.
Right.
Okay.
Well, the TIE Fighter Interceptor is almost done. Well, it's at 61%. So we have an hour and 37 minutes left on that print. So I keep an eye on it through my computer. I just click over to a different screen. It tells me what the percentage is and how much longer it's going to take to print. So now, mind you, I can control that printer from my phone too if I want. So
See, I changed it. Now it's 7:30 here. That way, when I figure I better do that because otherwise in the morning I'll look at it and it'll be the wrong time.
why that's a big clock. MB7, how you doing? Good to see you.
It's so I can see it.
All right.
Can you see it?
I'm gonna go serve dinner up.
Okay, do it quietly. You're not very quiet. I don't know how you do that. He said he was gonna be quiet, but I'll hear him saying "Rabbit." So I hide him until he decides to come back. I said, "Do it quietly." Nope, no quietly. MB7, how are you doing? I don't know how to mute people on here. I can hide, but I don't know if I can mute. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. I think I found where I can do that. Yeah, there we go. I just figured out where it was. I can mute people. That way you can still see them, but you can't hear them. All right, perfect. Because, I don't like it being so, distractingly noisy in the background. So do it quietly, and then, well, yeah. If I hear yelling already or just hollering, I'll be like, nope, that won't work. That won't work. All right, so that's now ahead. I think the mermaid. Let's see. Let's make. I don't know. Is it back there? Maybe. He is such a collection go. I see a 1919 can. Oh, sorry. I'm so tired. Been up since 4:30, so I've been up for 14 hours now. So now I'm getting tired apparently. Hello, Dwight. Nice to see you. All right, got rid of that. Okay, so now we're on his back, and I think he's taught. Hold on. There we go.
What's on the printer tonight? Take a guess. Take a guess, MB7. What do you think I'm printing off?
And there you go. See?
There we go. Yeah, this turned out really good. It's got sausages, hamburg, sausage, mushrooms, onions, garlic, diced tomatoes that I chopped up. 3 different types of cheeses. And spaghetti sauce.
Yeah. Oh, he's at staying another mermaid.
Nope. Does that look like a mermaid to you? It's from a movie. First word starts with an S. Second word starts with a W.
Yeah. So another mermaid though. Nope. Ow.
It looks like you can fly in this thing.
Well,
First word starts with an S. The second word starts with a W. Fill in the blanks. I seen this movie when it first came out on the big screen.
oh, did you?
Oh yeah, when this movie came out in the 70s. Along with the second one and the third one. There you go. AB7's got it. Yep, I'm a big Star Wars fan. Just to show MB7 I'm a Star Wars fan. Look what I printed off. Oh, look, it's got landing gear and everything. There we go. And of course, got to print off a Mandalorian, you know. And of course, I still have to glue the two halves together, but I printed myself out a X-Wing fighter. There we go. So I'll print out like this and just marry the two halves together. And seeing as I like I like the movie Predator, well, you know, I had to print out one of these too. Right? Got to paint it all up yet. So there we go. And seeing as how I like Godzilla, well, you know, I had to print out. Of course, I kind of printed Godzilla up. I did it in white, and then I got this 3 different color PLA. So I thought, I wonder how Godzilla would look in 3 different color PLA. So there we go. Oh, there we are. That's how he turned out. And just to serial MB7, I actually have a Cobra snake here. There we go. And a 2 different silk PLA. Look how long this thing is. Look at it. All complete with the tongue and everything else. Look at that. Then he looked pretty. Jeez, if I attach that like that, look, I'm an Egyptian. My snake's tired. There we go. I'm an Egyptian. There. Tony, what's going on? Good to see you, buddy. Okay, you can stop presenting me now.
Well, you wanted to do the show and tell, so I thought, well, I'll let you be.
No.
Hi, Fishy Ron. Been a while. You're all both okay? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working a lot and tired, and he's been working a lot too, and he's relaxing with his beer and food and 3D.
Oh yeah, I got all the Star Wars movies in my collection. I'm going to resize that X-Wing fighter. I'm going to see if I can make it bigger. Yeah, so the what you see on the printer is actually a silver PLA, because when I went to Canadian Computers, they didn't have any light gray left, so they were all out with that. Well, I'll buy the silver. And print out the TIE Fighter Interceptor in a silver. So, but it looks more gray than anything. So.
By the way, MB7 has a question asking me how I like my new job. Yep, I like my new job. Today actually went really well. I'm learning a lot of things. I don't know all the things yet, but I've only been in the kitchen doing my new job for a handful of days. So today went really fast though, and most of the things I knew of what I have been doing. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if I even told this to Ron yet. I was in the midst of doing an order that we're gonna do, and I happened to look up at the clock. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm supposed to be clocking out now.
Oh.
Because my shift is I can say that is 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. And I look up and it's like, I don't know, 2:02 or something.
Oh.
By the time I went up and clocked out, it was probably 2:08. All the clocks are like a little different, but
yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that works there. Like how much later that if you get in trouble for that. I just know for myself to clocking in, it has to be 5 minutes before or lesser, and obviously not beyond the time I'm supposed to be there. Or I mean, if you're like, if I got there at 6:01, I'm late, obviously.
Yeah.
So I can't clock in at like 5:54 either. So I have to get it within 5 minutes, basically. So I don't know how. If there's,
Yeah, it's just sad. Your time got away from me. I didn't realize what time it was until I looked at the
well,
clock.
I'm being trained. Hey, I'm being trained,
Yeah.
and the person training me told me to do this order. So it's not like I was just sitting around not doing anything. I did what she said, and then in the midst of it, I just happened to look at the clock. I'm like, oh, I don't think she even realized what time it was. She's like, ah, well, you're free to go then. So I only got the order about halfway, and then she's like, okay, I'll wrap it and stuff because obviously I needed to go.
Well, it happened.
I mean, I was like 3 extra minutes. I'm going. Well, I guess I don't know how that is. I guess I'm just gonna assume that you're supposed to go like within 5 minutes before, 5 minutes to the right time of clocking in, and probably between the right time of clocking out to maybe within 5 minutes. I don't know where the overtime starts in. I mean, I'm not full time though either, so maybe I don't have to worry about that part as much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back to beef. You should too. LOL.
Going back to beef.
I eat beef. I don't eat the pork. So I don't have to go back to nothing.
I eat the beef. I eat the pork. I eat everything.
Yeah. All of the parasites.
I even eat raccoon and squirrel. There you go.
Parasites. You better go on a parasite cleanse then.
I even had the privilege of tasting some rattlesnake.
You.
It's a different tasting meat. It's almost something like chicken, but not quite.
Uh-huh. Next thing I know, you're going to tell me you ate the bull's, testicles or something. Have you had that now too?
No.
People eat that too, I think they call them oysters or something, don't they? Beef oysters, or they have some funny name for it, but it's yeah.
No, sorry, I don't eat that.
You ate other weird things. There you go. That would be up your alley.
I don't eat frog legs. Some friend of mine said, "Hey, we got some frog legs. Try one." I said, "Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, no."
That's what I need to do. I still haven't done it. I gotta take these out.
Just like a friend of mine, his grandfather always likes to go fishing for, not really fishing, but he catches a lot of crayfish and he eats a lot of. He's here, try this crayfish. I said, no. The only time I need a crayfish is I use it for bait, not to eat. Sorry. That's really good.
You always say this of your food. It's always very good, he says.
Well,
It probably was. It's good.
it is. It's spicy. Really good. It's a cheap man's lasagna. You just throw it together, throw some noodles in and whatever, and melt some cheese all over it.
Makes me
Very
think
hot.
I'm gonna make depression pie soon.
So,
Did you hear me, mister? Nope, he didn't hear me.
what's that? You get depression pie?
I'm gonna make depression pie.
Well, you'll be the only one eating it.
How would you know? I watched somebody make it and they said it's actually very good.
Right.
Have you tried it?
No.
Huh, see? Tony says frog legs taste like chicken.
Yeah. And Darth Vader says, "You like it, you eat it." There we go. Look at that.
Yep.
I still got to paint him up a little bit.
Well, you gotta paint him now too.
Well, he's going to leave him black, but I just got to do his chest area here. Paint him up. I print 2 of these off. The other one I got stuck to the wall like this. He's on the wall, but he's stuck like that. It looks like this. So I stuck him on the wall. So I printed, and then I had to print the base off later. But then you can always glue the base, like glue, marry the 2 together, and there you go. There's your Darth Vader bust. So
The Prussian pie is pretty basic, and some guys I follow did it, and they were a little leery, but they actually said it's actually pretty good. It's probably a pie they'll make again. It's what you do is you can make your own, but to make it easier, you can start with your own 2 or 1 deep a deep shell pie crust.
right.
Somebody was trying to call me, so now I can't see what I was looking at. And then it has an ad come up. Isn't that great? I think when they have ads on recipes, it's like, go away. Anyways, I'm not gonna try to look it up again. I think it was like it's water, flour, vanilla extract, and butter.
Mhm.
You aren't even listening to me.
Yeah, I'm listening. Water and extract, butter, whatever you said,
And flour.
and flour. Sounds pretty bland to me.
That's why I want to try it. It might be good.
Huh.
You gotta think outside the box. Come on, dude.
Yeah, I know.
If a person has no money and if it is tasty, it might be nice to know how to do.
Like my kitty cat.
Yep.
Remember, that's the first one I printed off.
Yep. I like that.
It came out looking like that with that 3 different color PLA.
I know. Oh, this person here,
Oh,
MB7's wondering what you're gonna do with all your creations.
and here's the second one. The same PLA, but it came out in 2 colors. Look at that. What am I going to do with all my creations? Let's see. Well, we're going to be giving these away.
Yeah, he's gonna give some away. He's gonna send
And I got to print some of these dragon heads off. Look at that.
All right, I'll let you do your show and tell.
This is silk PLA. 2 different colors, as you can see. And then when we turn it around, it's like a chameleon. Right? Look at that. Depending on what angle you're looking at is where it changes color. So there we go. Are you done presenting me now?
Well, you keep wanting to have a show to yourself or something, so I can let you.
I'm just showing people. It's kind of okay. Look, here's 2 different color PLA. There we go. There, let's see this dragon. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, fuck! Wait a minute! Shit, son of a bitch! Here's a gray one. Look at that. What else we got? Oh, we got a white one. Oh, one you can paint. And we have a black one. Right. And we also have a green one. There we go. I do have a green Millennium Falcon too, by the way. And I painted up some towel holders. Okay. Using the 3 different colored PLA, and these are you stick these on your wall, and you stick a towel in its mouth. There you go. Look at that. There's that one. And then when I printed out the second one, it came out looking like this. So there we go. It all depends on where the color lands. Okay, I'm done.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So a lot of this stuff is going to be given away. When Fishy decides she's going to do a giveaway, and we'll give one of these away, or or a little kitty cat. Or of course, I did print out a vase and the 3 different color PLA. Then I printed out another one in the silk PLA. As you turn it, changes color. There you go, same vase. And then I got a couple other vases that I did, Chinese ones. So, yeah. Anyways, there you go. All right, how's my model doing? Let's see. What do we got left to print on? And now we're in 13 minutes to go. 68% done. That's it. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't have to get up too early on Monday because my delivery time is not until 9 o'clock. Of all places, instead of going to Home Depot, I'm going to Rona to deliver my load of bricks.
Yeah, he loves talking about his bricks.
So, hello, you're not your average JoJo's in the house. What's going on?
It's my favorite person in Canada.
Really?
Well, what JoJo, my female friend.
Oh, that's getting a little creepy.
I can't have a female friend.
Yeah, you can. Just don't get carried away.
She's taken.
Okay, don't be switching teams.
If I wanted to go swing that way, you have a niece that I could probably What? She is really cool. I don't swing that way, so you're fine. But I still like your niece. She's very nice.
All right.
Why are you looking away? Can I not like your niece? Yeah, I.
Yeah, it's starting to look like a TIE fighter now, but it's the interceptor, so it's going to start separating very shortly. I'm printing a TIE fighter interceptor from Star Wars there, JoJo. Of course, now if I move the camera, you can see what it's going to look like. There, you see? I don't know. That's what's on my printing screen right now, is right there. So that's what it's printing out. So if I like how it turns out, I will print 2 more of these off. I'm going to print a bunch of models together because I want to get a bunch of these all printed off, and that way it gives me an excuse to get my airbrush out and start painting these. Now, if I can just find more Predator models to build like this one, which is a bust. So I did see one where you can get, you know what, in Predator, one of those that looks like a real big crab and it clamps on your face. I tried printing that off with the printer I got, but the model is too big because it's a full size face thing. So I need a bigger printer. I tried to resize it, but it just didn't want to get resized apparently.
Oh,
So
fussy, huh?
yeah. Now, like how I resize this Millennium Falcon because this is the original size. As you can see, if I put them, you can see how much bigger it is. And it's a lot bigger. So look at the size difference. So you put them side by side. The rainbow one is resized, and this is the original size. This is the resized one. Now I'm going to see if I can make this a little bit bigger because I still got a lot of room to build in the height. So I'm going to try and resize this again.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's one thing I'm getting to know on here is how to resize everything and or stretch it out or make it higher. The width, the length, and the height. Because once you adjust one area, it automatically will adjust to the other area. So that's why I'm going to make that this X-wing fighter here that's printed out in two pieces. I'm going to resize that and see if I can make it bigger and see what happens. And of course, I'm going to have to resize the Mandalorian from Star Wars. See if I can make him a little taller. I'm going to resize that. And of course, I'm going to try and resize Godzilla because I'm going to have to do Godzilla in Pet G because I want him in my garden along with my other dinosaurs. So I'm going to resize that and see if I can make him twice as tall and twice as fat.
You want fat?
Yeah, I want him bigger. I'm going to put the build plate at the maximum that it can build this. And then I'll print them off in gray, and then that way I can paint them. Well, that's why I printed the white one off, because eventually I'm going to get the airbrush out, and I'm going to paint him up. I'm going to airbrush him real nice. So, there we go. Star Wars model is coming up pretty good. It's looking good so far. Looking real good. There's a lot of breakaways at the bottom. Now everybody's probably thinking about, well, what do you mean? What breakaways? Well, the breakaways are it's got to have supports. So all along the bottom here, these are all the supports that you see here. to support the model, and it's building the model up. If you didn't have those supports, the model would sag and the print would fail. So that's all what I got to bust out, plus the plate that it sits on top of, which sits on the heat bed. So that's all got to come off. That's a chore trying to break those things out. (7:02 p.m. Central Time). Let's see. Well, it's 8:03 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, that's turning out. That's turning out really nice. I like that. I'm going to print 2 more of those off, and I'll have 3 of them. Because basically, I'm going to hang them up, chasing this thing. And with a couple X-Wing fighters in behind those TIE fighters, trying to shoot TIE fighters down because the X-Wing fighters are trying to shoot down the Falcon. And I did download some Imperial battle cruisers from Star Wars and other Star Wars starships. So we're gonna get my Star Wars collection up.
Yeah.
I've got lots on that roll because that's a brand new roll. That's a 1 kilogram roll.
So how much time is left on your print?
How much time is left on the print? Let's see. Check time, time check. Okay. It is 72% done. We have an hour and 1 minute left.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. Fishy's getting tired. We're only supposed to be going for an hour, so Fishy does have to get up in the morning. I will send Fishy some pictures, and she can post them up on her community page once the model is finished.
Yeah, because I mean, it's kind of cool when we time it and end it on here, but I really do.
Yeah, I know, honey.
Because I'm supposed to get up at like 4:30 in the morning, and that's like gonna be very soon. It'll be 8 hours from now, and I need all the sleep I can get.
Oh, who knows? Stay tuned, people. I might fire up a stream, and we can watch the model be completed on the RWC Toy Minutes channel.
Yeah, and then either way, I can have images for tomorrow.
Yeah.
When I'm done with work, I can put those up, and you can put them up whenever, I guess.
Yeah. Right now, I'm downloading a file for an Imperial Walker that I'm going to print off. I would like to have one of those. But I have to wait for the files to upload and everything because this is something I have to print off in pieces and put together. So once I have everything done, oh yeah, that piece is done. All right, so I can go back over here and click on the next piece to get downloaded. Got my slicer. It's going to fit the build plate. All right, we're going to slice it up. Bingo. So I'll print that off in this silver PLA if I have any left. I am going to do a couple of more Darth Vader busts. That way we can give 1 or 2 of them away.
That would be good.
Yeah. Yeah, that model's coming out really nice. I'm liking the looks of it. So far, so good. A lot of detail on the sides of it too. It's a good sized model. It turns out good. I might put that thing back into the slicing file, and I'm going to see if I can make that bigger and really test out the build volume on this printer.
Mm-hmm.
Because all I have to do, once I make it bigger, I can basically turn it and have it build from corner to corner.
Sparky says there's only 26 minutes left for the print.
Not 26 minutes left for the print.
How would he know?
He doesn't know. All right. There's an hour left. Exactly 1 hour. 73% done.
I didn't even know Sparky was still here.
He says hi and then disappears for a while and watches, and then he comes back.
Yeah, I'm excited because if we can get this, which I know we can, this Sparky and I, if we can get this business rocking and rolling, it'll be very good for both involved, for sure. All right. And he went off to go talk to other people. All right. Talk about being distracted. Yeah, an hour 26 for it. I know. He keeps changing his mind. I don't know. So, anyways, I know this that doing stickers and printing and all this kind of stuff and designing is definitely more up my valley, more my cup of tea of what I want to be able to do most of the time in life from this point on. Be nice to get back into painting and all this
Okay,
thing.
I'm back. I was just dishing out some more stuff.
I know I muted you because you were just chatting away. I'm not sure.
So, anyways. All right.
Toy Man wants everything to be bigger. I think he might be compensating for something. Could be. You never know.
What's his World War of 5139? What World War? We haven't.
He's not even. Ron, did you even hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard what you said.
No, nothing to say.
Just ignoring it. I already know how big I am. I haven't got worried about that. So there we go.
Well, how does Sparky know how big or small?
He doesn't.
Oh, small apartment.
Yeah, well.
Sure, that's what it was. Small apartment.
Okay.
Oh, silly, silly. What? You're just sitting there sheepishly. What's going on, huh?
Well, I'm going to say to Sparky, get used to being in the 51st state, Sparky.
Apartment.
Uh,
You guys go right to the next to. Well, come on. We knew where you were meant to go. Maybe he didn't mean that, but anyway. You definitely do have a small apartment you're living in.
oh, yeah, I know I got a small apartment.
You're gonna run out of space pretty soon of all this stuff you're making.
No, not really, because I'll have to do some shopping and get the shelving unit and stuff.
I bet he wants his stickers to be bigger than mine as well. In regards to stickers, you know,
Actually, Sparky, my stickers will be bigger than yours.
oh, wrong thing. Yeah, these stickers right here, just from showing these, the person that sent me their logo was inspired by this. They're like, they said, I really like how Sparky stickers are looking, so I really want to get stickers from you, is what they had said to me. So that's pretty cool.
Well, hopefully you're not doing anything next weekend, Sparky, because I did find my two B units that I built. I want to bring up to your layout and put them on there and run them around.
Oh, is that what you're doing next weekend, huh?
Well, that's what I would like to do, but it's up to Sparky what he has planned for next weekend.
How about us? Just kidding.
We have us every day.
Oh,
But you'll be there too.
ah, not really. It feels like I'll have a permanent virtual boyfriend forever.
No, you're not going to have a permanent virtual boyfriend forever.
We have long-term plans of being virtual forever.
No.
Yeah.
World War is a war from 39 to 59.
51.
Or 51, whatever. 39 to 51. What war? What war are you talking about? Are you talking about the Korean War? No, that was after World War II.
I think they're just playing with your mind with numbers.
Yeah.
Wouldn't worry about it. I already told you stuff. Next weekend I should be home. Weekend after, Nathan Delay coming up. Last weekend of the month is double leaders, and Steve 87 will be here. So you might want to wait then if you want to go in there.
Well, I'm sure he'll let me know.
Ha, maybe.
We got bored old fart in the house.
Hi, bored old fart. Nice to see you. You must have just arrived.
Yeah, he just got here.
You never know.
He woke up from his afternoon nap.
Well, he might have been lurking too.
Yeah.
So yes, looks like just looks like it should be almost done, but I guess not yet, huh?
Let's see. How much time do we have left? Because I know you got to get to bed. You got to get your rest. We're at 75% done.
Yeah, I'll probably readjust and all that.
It's 49 minutes left to go on it.
Yeah, I can't wait that long.
Yeah, I know.
Sleep. So Sparky, then we'll talk tomorrow. Just I guess On my end, I'll be working from 6 to 2 my time. And I do have to talk to the boss a little bit at the end too.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't know, probably after, and I might be going for a walk with a lady after. So sometime after like 4 o'clock my time. So after 3, 26 minutes left. Anyway. And then I do have to get up early for Monday too, so we can't make it too late either. But obviously,
Yeah, I gotta get up. Not quite as early, but I still gotta be in Windsor for 9 o'clock.
yeah, you get to sleep in.
And deliver my load of bricks. Wait till you get home.
Yeah, wait till I get home. Yep. Yeah. So should I just reach out to you, Sparky, when I get home, and then we'll connect? Is that what you want to do? I'm gonna assume that's what we'll do. They can just text them, say, "Hey, I'm home. Let me know when you're ready," and then we'll figure out, I don't know, where we're meeting.
Yeah.
Poor old Spark. I'm only here to say hi to Stella and Sparky. Hey, be careful on my channels.
That's too bold, old fart. Double ones. There you go.
All right, I'll text you, Sparky, then when I get home, and then we'll figure out. Because, like I say, I mean, if you want to invite me to your StreamYards, or I invite you here, or restream, or whatever. Figure out the details tomorrow. But it'll be tomorrow, probably after 5, after 5 your time, I think. I don't know. I'll text you. If I come straight home, maybe more like after 3. But if I go for a walk with a friend, it might be after 4 my time or something. I'm getting so tired. I gotta go to bed.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a good night. We'll catch you all later.
And get your good sleep, and just know that you lose 1 hour tonight. I don't know. Does that happen for you guys right now in Canada, or is it just us?
It's just us.
No, us meaning U.S., or is it for Canada too?
What's that?
Do you
Time
lose
change? Yeah. Time change happens the same time as you guys.
Okay, because you said no, and then yeah, and I didn't know.
I said, no, let's stop changing the clocks around because we're not really changing anything, but other people say, oh, well, we get an extra hour of daylight. Yeah, no, you don't. You may think you do because the clock's telling you do. Like I said, the sun has been coming up for millions of years at the same time and sets at the same time. And the earth rotates to a certain point. We get warmer and then we get colder. And then we drift away from the sun. And we come back in a little bit closer to get warmed up.
Just remember.
The sun don't have a fucking clock.
Remember. I guess to be respectful, please don't do the number 1 fingers no matter what people do in the chat. This is a PG. It's supposed to be PG channel, and kids do watch this. Okay? And he's going to ignore me, but please listen. Okay? He's not going to even say okay.
Okay. Hey.
It's like, where are you? Is your mind somewhere else? Holy cow. All right. Goodbye, everyone.